The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. Are you a card-carrying member of the Mile High Club? Let me show you my card now. A new survey of nearly 12,000 passengers found that only 5% of flyers have done the dirty deed while in the sky, but a whopping 78% want to join that infamous club. So what would you say? Would you, could you, should you? Did you?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. I just read something that when you are on a plane, there's so much bacteria that you should sit at the window and put that little vent on to avoid all the bacteria. Don't touch the tray table. So if you want to avoid getting sick, why on earth would you be having sex in a public place? No.
If there's a will, there's a way, but there's just not enough room in those bathrooms.
How do you know? So you've heard, or what is this?
Do I have to fess up?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah.
Of course you have, Dr. Odom. This does not surprise me.
Yeah.
It was a different time. I mean, you said
It wasn't a different time.
Nowadays,
it was a
if you tried to have sex on an airplane, you'd be arrested.
Well, and
they'd land the airplane, you'd leave the plane in cuffs. You may have a smile on your face, but you would leave the plane in cuffs. But this was back in the 80s. So I was dating a flight attendant. So that made it a little bit easier. And she was working the shift to Hawaii, DC-10, and the way the DC-10 worked, the galley was down below. There was an elevator that went down below to get the food and bring it up. So, and back then she could like move me around a little bit, and so we took a trip down the
Pun intended. Pun intended.
Yep, we went down
around a little bit. But this is what
I mean, I've tried with my wife on various trips, but she doesn't want
in
any.
2018,
that's not her deal.
Not her deal.
The bathrooms are so small now. You can't even, you go into a 2018 plane, right? You go in, you can't even I can't even turn around in a bathroom. How can two people even
I guess
fit?
where there's a will, there's a way. But according to one survey, this is crazy. 30% of hookups in air are between strangers. Did they just meet? Was it a conversation? Well, that must have been a good conversation. So people doing it, but where do they do it? Washrooms, 59%. Seats, 31%. Galley is 9%, but this is the best. Cockpit, 1%.
Well,
How do they know the pilot? Do they just say, oh my gosh, I enjoyed the flight. I really liked how you land the plane. I want to thank you. How does that work? How do you end up in the cockpit?
I don't know, but I mean, he's putting his job at risk, letting anybody in the cockpit these days.
That's a whole new meaning to the term friendly skies.